I was listening to a radio station many, many years back. And the speaker was telling a story. The story was that this mother looks into her daughter, her 3-year-old daughter, who's playing in the room, and from the crack of the door, looks in there. She sees that the little girl is playing with her dolls. She has seen them like in a sitting position, and she's talking to them. So she decides to listen a little bit. Listens up, couldn't figure out what exactly is being said. So she thought, say something. So she goes in. She says, "Honey, what are you doing?" And she says, "I am teaching the 10 Commandments." The mother thought, whoa, my daughter at the age of 3 knows the 10 Commandments. This is incredible. She says, "And what is the 10 Commandments, honey?" And she says, "God says, behave." I almost melted just listening to this. I thought, goodness, this little girl figured it out. Because behave means be pleasant, but it also means avoid receiving unpleasant. That means don't be recruited to the unpleasant. Automatically, when you're pleasant comes around you, hopefully. Which brings me to the another story. I pick up my client to go to a deposition one morning, many years back. And as he comes out of the house, he was a little bit agitated, as if he had a few words, serious words at the house before he leaves. He gets into the car, and he was polite enough and courteous enough, so we take off. My rule for driving is be courteous and give way when you are in traffic, especially. So that's what I was following, my own rule. And we are going, it's traffic, it's in the morning, rush hour, all of that jazz. And all of a sudden, my passenger, my client, gets loud and animated, loudly cussing and just using all these animations with his fingers and things towards another car that is passing, and I didn't see exactly what happened, but I just heard this part of it. And I thought, whoa, what happened? Are you okay? And he says, yes, this such and such woman, you gave her way, and as she's passing, she throws you the finger and rolls down the window and cusses at you and things. I thought, no, not at me. I nothing happened to me. And he says, yes, I saw that myself. I said, then it was to you, not to me. He said, how's that? I said, well, she threw the insults and you picked them up. So, the point is, if you are acting in a certain way, if you live in the swamps, you see, he was already a little bit agitated. He was ready to pick up some swamp people, some swamp characters, some swamp actions. And he did it. And he reacted to it too. I am not saying that he did anything, but as the little girl said, also it is, you see, the swamp people also are trying to attract you. It's not just that the swamp people that are attracting you. We are all trying to attract each other. But if you are prepared for the swamp, you get more, it's more likely that you get attracted to the swamp. As for me, I try to behave. I do my best to behave. What do you think we should do? Here is to here, and here is to now.